Hello there.
Hello.
You can hear me?
Yes. Are you all excited?
I am so excited. Let me see how I turn up the volume.
Told me. How are you, my dear?
I am really going crazy.
Are you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
me too.
the novelty has worn off.
Oh, completely.
Working at home is not for me, and I can't delegate as much when I'm working at home.
But today you're the host of a show called Housebound.
Am I?
Yes.
And you're the guest.
And I'm the guest.
Oh my God.
You're getting desperate when you start having to do that.
How far can we walk in your house?
So we're going to do
around
the
main floor?
We're going to do main floor. And I thought maybe, if it's okay with you, host, we might discuss Sightlines.
Yes.
I love Sightlines.
Well, I find that while I'm sitting around the house in house arrest, I am really looking at different sightlines. Yes, it's a big, big deal. You know, even when I photograph things, if I'm doing a site visit, when I take pictures of construction, I even make sure it's a beautiful sight line.
This is the part where you tell me to move and you ask me to show you around.
Yes.
I'm in my kitchen.
Let me see.
It hasn't changed in all these years. I'm going to go to my front door.
Wait just a second. Is your fridge glass?
Yes.
I don't know how you do that.
Oh, my mother came to visit when I first got it and she said, "You can see your food. Why would anybody want to see their food?" But I have the light turned off. It's my favorite.
I know. I'm just not that. I'm that disciplined, but I'd have to get rid of my husband.
Okay, so I'm going to go to my front door so I can give you the sight lines. This is the main floor. I haven't redecorated in like 15 years.
Right in the club.
But I added a few modern pieces, but I don't see the need to change it up too much because I still like it. So we're starting outside because I want you to see my daffodils.
Oh, yes.
Aren't they beautiful?
They're gorgeous.
Yes. Daffodils, daffodils. Black front door.
Of course, and my favorite design.
Yes. That's from the 30s.
But would you ever change the front door to a, well, you have windows in your foyer, so you don't need a glass.
Yeah. No, I would never do that. Never change. So the walls are black, and I really love a black foyer because I think it's dramatic and it's a neutral.
And I love that floor.
My floor.
Section.
My floors are from France. They're a pillow top stone floor with black stone insets, and I brought them in from Provence.
Gorgeous.
And you can get floors like this at Walker Zahner.
Yes, and you know where also I'm getting some is from Paris Ceramics.
Oh, yes. Oh, write that down, someone. And this little bomb chest came from Crate and Barrel a million years ago, and you can't get it anymore. It's not being made.
I can't even
believe it. And my doors are by Paisley Architectural, all custom made. And my hardware's from Paris, from Bricard's in Paris. My hardware costs more than anything else.
Probably more than the door.
Probably. And this is my secret door to the basement.
Yes, and I don't like looking downstairs to basements.
But I like secret doors because, you know, sometimes you don't want to draw attention. Absolutely. You just want it to feel like a wall, right?
Absolutely, especially since, but I would have plated your handle black.
You would have?
Yes.
Good thought. Then here we have some knockoff Saarinen chairs because there's too many of them to buy the real thing. I bought some real and some not. Floors I had done it a long time ago, but here's a good sight line looking down to the library.
Yes.
It's good, isn't it?
Gorgeous.
Yes. And here's my TV room library. I did what you said. I cleaned up my bookcase.
Nice, nice and neat.
And there's Barbara by Tony Sherman.
Yes, I recognize that.
And the old Plattner chairs, which I still love.
We had Plattner for a coffee table and Plattner kitchen table when I was growing up.
Oh, fabulous. Your parents must have had good taste.
They did. Yes.
So, you know, some designers think it's cool to organize their books and their clients' books by color. So all the red spines here and all the blue spines here.
Yeah, I'm not fond of that.
Not for me.
No.
Too fake.
I do my shelves by category.
Me too. I have my cookbooks over here, art books. I have design books. I have some novels. Like upstairs is a whole big library with a ladder to get up to the top of the shelves. I'll show you that next time.
That's like me. But you know, one of the things I want to look at in that room is the fireplace mantle.
Oh, yes.
And I think more people should be using vintage and antique mantles and looking again. There was a time when we loved to use architectural salvage in houses.
I still
and
do.
And so do I. But most people don't. I very rarely see it. And I look at so many of the mantles being done today, and they're really quite
Because it's hard work. You have to go find them.
correct. And that's what I love. And I think it adds soulfulness into a space.
And this is a live edge Clara walnut table made by Michelle, the craftsman.
Gorgeous.
Yes. And there are my beautiful French doors. I feel very lucky, Brian, because the whole house has French doors.
And it's very bright.
Yeah. This is the kitchen. And this is a good sight line, standing in the hallway and looking out to the back. I haven't even set my chairs up yet, but you get the idea.
Beautiful.
And then in my kitchen, I have everything in closets. I have a dishes closet because I like that.
A lot of glass.
A glasses closet. And
See, I
then
like having the glass doors. It's like my kitchen with the glass doors. I like seeing my things.
me too. And then here, this is a work table, but we eat at it. It's an island. We sit at it all the time because it's so comfortable. And it has drawers, which are great for whatever. And,
Yeah, fabulous.
and then I have lots of white marble.
Let me see the fridge.
Okay, yeah, it's the Sub-Zero fridge. It's fantastic.
So cool.
Isn't it great? It's very kind of industrial. And when you open it, the light goes on. You can leave the light on all the time if you want to, but I don't.
No,
But
you know, one of the clever things you've done is where the microwave is.
Oh,
That's
yes.
very clever. That's usually like a dead corner there.
Yes.
And I like the way you put that in there.
Yes, and you know what else is clever? If I do say so myself,
What else?
above the stove, above the fridge, I clad the cupboards in stainless steel. So
Yeah,
you feel
fabulous.
like it's a stainless steel column.
Fabulous.
Now here's another good sight line. That's the TV room from the kitchen.
Gorgeous.
Thank
Love
you.
seeing those chairs from all around.
Thank you. And by the way, the walls are Venetian plaster, my favorite finish, because you can wipe it clean and it looks great. It's got depth.
You know, we're doing a project in Florida and the client said, nothing to the walls, just leave them white. And anyway, I sent them an inspiration picture for a console table and it had this hall of Venetian plaster walls, which I wanted to do in their apartment. And they said, we're not sure about the console, but those walls are gorgeous. We agree, we have to do the walls in a texture. It adds such a depth to the space.
It really does. And then I love paneling that reveals storage.
Yes, I have that in my dining room. And there you have
Liquor
the bar.
cabinet. I have my linens over here. I have my music state, where my music is. It's all here. So I like that because it just, I don't know, it works. Then here's another sight line, Brian. This is my dirty secret. This is where I'm working on my lake house. What a mess. It's a project table.
Oh my, see, you know what? My dining room looked like that times 10, and I got such anxiety. I've now edited things out. I've even put bags of stuff in my trunk just so I don't have to look at them. They're gonna go back to the office. I'm like, I'm not using any of these. I don't want them around. Get rid of them.
Get rid of them. Demolition. Yay! Demolition.
Happening. It's really happening.
And then here's the living room. You know my living room, of course.
The one thing I love about your living room, which I want, is the crown molding.
Oh yeah, the dental molding. Isn't it great?
That
can
crown
put that in.
molding, I love.
Yeah, it's pretty great. And then in the dining room,
so fast.
I shrunk the dining room table, made it into a little writing table, took out the leaves, and you know what? We sit out here and read. It's beautiful.
Well, that table really extends because I've been at a big dinner party at that table.
It
That has a lot of leaves, that table.
It has 4 leaves. It seats 12. That's from the old Paisley shop. Do I ever miss them?
No, there's so many.
And these chairs came from 507 100 years ago. I love that they got stripped and I put the graffito fabric on.
It looks like Kelly Worsler.
It is. It's Kelly Worsler.
Love it.
So here we are. We'll go back to the kitchen. And let's talk about the fact that we both love dark floors. They're so dramatic, but gosh, are they a bitch to take care of. Oh, Brian, I vacuum every single day. It's not even enough.
I know, it's a real problem.
I
You
couldn't
can't
do it.
wear heels.
I couldn't do it in the kitchen because I couldn't stand it. So I put a
Well, we
white
had
oak
to-
floor in the kitchen.
We had the dark floors in our kitchen that went everywhere. It was so scratched. And I thought, oh, it's okay,
Can't
it's okay.
stand it.
I had it refinished once. And then when we had the flood, you know, the insurance company, Gary said, you wanted to replace the floor the same. I'm like, no, I want stone in the kitchen, the black stone, and I don't want to worry about it.
Yeah.
So the wood, you have to use light wood floors in the kitchen if you're going to use.
I did.
kitchen.
I have a white oak floor in the kitchen, and I don't mind the fact that, you know, you can see there's a division of color between the rooms. I don't usually go for that, but in this case, it was necessary.
Yeah.
So Brian, this has been such fun.
So much fun. You know, there's more I want to see in that house. So we're coming back. I'm coming back.
Come back. We'll do the second floor another time. When's your second floor?
We'll do my second floor too next time. We'll figure, we'll both do each other's second floor. My second floor is a bit of a bomb right now. So
That's okay.
we have to do it.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
Stay well.
Thanks for our weekly update.
Yes, thank you. I'll see you soon, I hope.
Love you. Speak to you.
Love
maybe next
you. Bye.